Topeka police here at 11:30 a.m. on Monday investigating an armed robbery that occurred around 11 o'clock here at the China Express drive-through, 514 Southwest 10th Avenue here, just about a half a block to the west of 10th and Topeka Boulevard. We haven't been able to get a word yet with officers. Hopefully we will here shortly and see if they can give us any details on this. Do you have anything yet, or can you tell us anything yet? Or, just checking to see. Thank you. Officers here just coming out of the building, the business here. We reported this around 11:03 or 11:04. Apparently a person had come in here armed with a steak knife. That person then robbed this business here. The assailant was described as wearing a black hoodie, gray sweatpants, and a black mask, and then took off running from here, we're told, to the north. We're told a delivery driver then picked up the trail here of this individual, found him somewhere around the 900 block of Tyler. The delivery driver, though, couldn't quite keep up with the robber, and so at that point, the delivery driver lost sight of the robber at that point. There's been no arrest at this juncture. Again, it's about 11:30 now. We're just kind of showing you where we're at here. Again, the China Express here. It's a busy restaurant here. They got in here around 11 o'clock on Monday here, and the robbery then occurring. One assailant, we're told, again, individual somewhere in the range of 15 to 20 years of age, we're told, wearing a black hoodie, gray sweatpants, and a black mask. And that individual, we're told, took off running to the north from here. And the initial reports were that the delivery driver had given chase but couldn't keep up with this individual, who apparently disappeared down around 9th and Tyler, which is about a block to the north here. Tyler's the street right here. As you're looking west, it's the next street here to the west. You might see the Topeka High Tower right behind you. We're about a block and a half to the east of Topeka High. So this all occurring this morning, again about 11 o'clock here at the China Express. No injuries were reported. No one in custody at this point, as far as we can tell. About a week and a half ago, right up the street here, a Zurich credit union was also robbed. How you doing? All right, excuse me. Got some people walking down the street here, and so we're just keeping it here live for a few minutes. We saw a couple of officers come out just now. They weren't able to give us any additional information at this point. And again, we're hoping to hear something here real soon from them. Well, we were saying a Zurich credit union down the street here had been robbed about, I believe, around the 28th of December. And that person was found running down here on Tyler and taken into custody about maybe 2 or 3 minutes after that robbery had been reported. Kind of give you an idea where we are here. We'll kind of look over here to the east, and there's Topeka Boulevard right there. There you see the Walgreens store across the street. So if you're familiar with Topeka, you know right here about 10th and Topeka Boulevard where this took place this morning. We're hoping the officers will come out and give us a little information here in a few minutes. If not, we'll give you more as we do get it at cjonline.com. Again, if you're just joining us, we are at 514 Southwest 10th. The China Express here was robbed around 11 o'clock this morning. We're told the individual who robbed this business was armed with a steak knife. No injuries were reported. The robber then, we're told, took off running to the north from here. Ended up down about 9th and Tyler. The assailant was chased by a delivery driver here for China Express, but there was no word that the driver was able to keep track of this individual once he lost sight of him at Southwest 9th and Tyler. Now, we were told that 501 Security got some information regarding this. 501 Security was over here, and they have officers at Topeka High School blocked from here, just so they'd be on the lookout in case anybody matching the description of this person would end up in that vicinity. But at this point, we have no word of any arrest or anybody being seen beyond what we have already reported. We'll just keep it here live for a few short minutes. Again, we're waiting to see if the police will come out. We're not sure how long they're going to be inside and if they will have any information for us when they do come out. How you doing, Aaron? How's it going? So we have two officers here right now. You see this car here in the parking lot here on the east side of the business. I believe someone said it used to be a Taco Tico. No, I think it was actually a Taco John's, I think is what it was a few years back. It's been China Express though for quite a while now. We don't see a lot of police presence here. We'll just kind of take a little look back behind here again. This is the direction we're told that the robber took after holding up the China Express with a steak knife. Went to the north here, and we're told went down here towards 9th and Tyler. And the delivery driver, we're told, gave some chase but lost sight of this person at that point. And right now we don't have any idea of whether this person has been spotted elsewhere, if he's been taken into custody. There's been no report of anyone taken into custody, or if there's a lot of officers down this way. Haven't really gone down that far yet. We were just going to stick around here for a few more minutes to see if an officer might come out with some info. Do you think you'll have anything for us? Police walking into the building here. I can still open for business. We're looking to the west here in the parking lot just east of China Express, 514 Southwest 10th. Business was held up by a person with a steak knife about 11 o'clock this morning. Police here on the scene investigating this robbery. To the best of our knowledge, nobody has been taken into custody. We were told the delivery driver here at China Express gave chase to the assailant, who was last seen, as I'm looking here to the north, about a block away here, about 9th and Tyler. And at that point, from what we've been told, that's as far as we can ascertain that that's where that individual was. We don't know where that person disappeared to at that point. See if there might be a chance to get a quick word here. If not, we'll take a break from here, and you can check cjonline.com later as we do get some more information on this situation. All I've seen so far are the 2 patrol cars here. Haven't seen anybody else here from the police department. And again, several officers have been notified with Topeka Public Schools Unified School District 501 over here at Topeka High, a block to the west of here, just to be on the lookout for anybody who might be matching the description of this person. Again, we're told he was wearing a black hoodie, gray sweatpants, a black mask. And that's about all we have. Possibly 15 to 20 years of old was the other descriptor of this person. But we are wanting to get that information officially, so we're still working on that at this point. Will you give it? Do you have anything for us? You probably won't for a while.
What's that?
Do you think you'll have anything for us, or will it be a while?
The officer here is the one that knows everything. I'm just coordinating.
All right, thank you. All right, so the officer inside is going to have the information and may be there for a while. So we're not going to stay here much longer. We'll maybe another minute or so. Then we'll, as we said, we'll try to update this as soon as we can on cjonline.com. And again, here we have another officer coming in here. Let's get out his way here. Maybe some detectives are arriving on the scene. Some crime scene folks will be here momentarily and see if we can get some information from them in a few minutes. If not, we'll get you an update on cjonline.com later. Apparently the investigating officer, the lead officer, is inside. So we'll wait for just a minute, see if he comes out. If not, we will depart from here. And we, again, thank you for joining us this morning on cjonline.com Facebook, where, again, we are here at the China Express, 514 Southwest 10th, about a block to the west of 10th and Topeka Boulevard. We will keep you posted on cgonline.com with more information on this robbery, again, that occurred around 11 o'clock this morning. A person armed with a steak knife, we're told, comes in to China Express, 514 Southwest 10th, robs the business, takes off on foot. He's given chase by a driver to the north here, about a block, but that person lost him around 9th and Tyler, a block to the north, and at that point, there was no other information about the robber other than we were told he was wearing a black hoodie.